Hi, we're going to check out 12.2, Frequency Distributions and Statistical Graphs. So we want to just talk about displaying data. So first, let's look at this frequency distribution of categorical data. Let's suppose we surveyed 100 college students and asked these questions. Okay. The results are on the bottom here. So we want to come up with a frequency distribution. We total how many are here. Well, we know there was 100. We could add up these all here, which turns into 298. And then we're making fractions, which we can turn into decimals if we'd like. Okay, so, oh, that's fine. We can go ahead and say this is 40 out of 100. This is 7 out of 100. 14 out of 100. 20 out of 100. 7 out of 100. 1 out of 100. 2 out of 100. 9 out of 100. Okay, and those then we could change into decimals. 0.4, 0.07, 0.14, 0.2, 0.07, 0.01, 0.02, 0.09. Okay, if we add these all together, they're going to add up to 1. Okay, you had to pick your favorite superhero, so the odds that you picked one of those are 100%. Okay, so now we need to choose all the apply problems. So you could pick multiple. That's why there's 298, even though there was only 100 people that were surveyed. Okay, so we're going to take 65 over 298, 24 over 298, 52, and so on. Okay, so we could turn those into decimals as well. Okay, so go ahead. Okay, here we are with those percents filled in. So take a moment, get caught up. Hopefully your answers are matching. Pause it if you need to. Okay, so then we're going to move on to displaying categorical data. One thing is these are bar graphs. In a bar graph, something to notice is the bars don't touch. Okay, something to notice about a pie chart or a pie graph is that if you add up all the percents, that they will add up to 100%. Okay. So for the first question, we could do either a bar graph or a pie chart, or pie graph. For the second question, with the choose all that apply, we're going to have overlap. So we can't make a pie graph because there are overlapping data. Okay? All right. So a little more information here. Go ahead and check that out. Notice this is a histogram, meaning the bars touch. Okay. So there's 4 questions. Go ahead and give those a try. Okay, hopefully we're getting around the same things. If you're getting something different, remember, come talk to me about it. Talk to Devin about it. We can help you out here. So we're going to create a frequency distribution with this data here. This is the age of the U.S. presidents on their inaugural day, and how old they were is recorded here. And we're going to construct a frequency distribution table with the first class having a lower class limit of 45 and a class width of 10. Okay, so to the class width of 10 means between each lower boundary, there's 10 difference. So we're dealing with discrete data. We can say 45 to 54 to 64 to 74 to 84 to 94. And then we can tally how many in each of these. So take a moment. Alright, so when we have our tallies and our frequency, it should look something like this. Now we're going to construct a frequency histogram of the data and a frequency polygon. So to make our frequency histogram, we're going to have our classes across the bottom here. We'll have our frequency going vertically. Okay. And we'll set it up. So go ahead and get yours put together. Okay, so we have our histogram, frequency histogram has been drawn here. And then this frequency polygon I had to look up. I've never seen one of these before. You do the midpoints of each of your classes, put a point there, and then you connect them with line segments. So it makes a polygon. It's kind of cool. Okay. We're going to make a stem and leaf plot. So we're going to include a key. So with a stem and leaf plot, generally you have your ones place on the right hand side of the line and tens and above on the left hand side. So if I had the number 95, I'd put a 9 and then a 5 in the ones place. 99 would be 9 and 9. 101 would be 10 and 1. So 10 for 100 and 1 over here. 108 would be 108, and so on. And our key would be that 9/5 is equal to $95 restaurant bill. Okay? So go ahead, try to create the second one. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Okay. Well, I think that's it.